Hey everybody, welcome to my first episode of Versus. I'm going to start comparing pedals side by side so you can hear the differences between them. We can talk about them a little bit and see what happens, see who you guys think is the winner of these. Today we're going to look at the Mantic Hulk and the DoD Meatbox. The DoD Meatbox I've had for 2 or 3 years now. They've since been discontinued, and if I ever need a replacement, it's going to be $200 to $300 for a used one. Because the prices went up as soon as they became discontinued. The Mantic Hulk has been made for a while, and they're currently still in production, and they've told me today that they're still in production and still will be for the foreseeable future. The controls of these two pedals are pretty much identical. The Mantic comes with 2 more knobs on the inside that are both cranked at default. Most of the time when you're using the Meatbox, these 2 controls are going to be cranked anyways because that sounds the best, and so that's what they did, is just crank them and put them inside so you don't have to worry about it, and you get the smaller enclosure with top jacks and all that cool stuff. So just keep that in mind. That's why I'm not going to be adjusting these 2, because it always sounds the best just with these cranked, and these ones I can't really adjust easily on video. The only control I'm really going to be adjusting today is the octave. On both pedals, counterclockwise is just your straight tone, but it gives it a super deep bassy response with a little bit of a synth tone, and then as you crank it clockwise, you're going to roll in an octave down sound that's even more bassy, even more synthy, and it's going to rattle a room. Before I start playing this loop, I'm going to warn you that these generate a really high amount of low end, and if you're listening on a phone or a cheap pair of headphones or anything like that, I'd be very cautious, as they can destroy your speaker if it can't produce low end, on top of you really not being able to hear it all that well. I highly suggest you use a system that has a good subwoofer, or at least like studio monitors or something that can handle low end, or even a set of headphones, good headphones, or in-ear monitors, as I'm listening to right now, that have a good bass response. So there's your warning. Let's go ahead and play.